So let's proceed. Typical jobs for student or make a big impact with our professional slide and chart. So here I will mention the yung fit sa work as a student visa holder. So we have housekeeper, barista, jobs and grocery, and childcare. So jobs and grocery, it's either Coles, Philo, or like there sa mall, sa mga mall nila, something like that. Pwede kayo mag-apply doon. But makikita nyo silang lahat sa www.seek.com. As I said earlier, you can apply or you can search for a job in www.seek.com and you can apply it to www.linkedin.com. So, pwede kayo mag-legit check kahit nasa bahay kayo, you can search lahat ng mga link na nalalagay dito. So once you are given a full-time working permit naman, you can look for a job for your profession like office staff, temping, network engineer, assistant in nursing, bookkeeping. So once mabigyan na kayo ng full-time working permit, pwede na kayo mag-apply sa mga profession nyo. So last year, nagbigay ng memo yung Australian government. So they have unlimited work rights. They have unlimited work rights. I hope this year, 2024, magbaba ulit sila ng unlimited work rights because sobrang ganda ng benefits na binaba nila nung last year. Kasi sobrang nakatulong yun sa ating, lalo mostly sa mga kababayan natin. So, you must have sufficient funds. So, ano nga ba yun? So, do all applicants sa application confirm that they each have access to sufficient funds to support themselves for the total period of stay in Australia and understand that further evidence of funds may also be requested. So, dito, kailangan na natin ilagay ko dito sa ating Australian government or immigration account na kaya nating sustentuhan na ating sarili sa total period na pagstay natin sa Australia or sa like 1 year or 2 year, kailangan natin i-justify na kaya nating sustentuhan ng ating sarili. So, what are the typical reason of rejection? So, ano nga ba? First, or number one talaga is yung health. If you have a blood disorder, cancer, heart disease, hepatitis B or C, or liver disease, HIV infection, including AIDS, kidney disease, including dialysis, mental illness, pregnancy, respiratory disease that has required hospital admission or oxygen therapy. To tell you honestly, pwede po kayo ma-auto-deny or auto-rejection. Mataturn po ito denial ang inyong visa. So, if you have this, kailangan i-treatment nyo muna siya, gamutin nyo muna siya bago kayo mag-apply ng inyong student visa holder. So here, let's proceed sa actual courses. So for early childhood education and care courses and community service courses, we have actual courses. And ayan yung enrollment, tuition, and material fees each courses. So, if nakikita nyo din yung gusto nyo nang kunin na related sa early childhood education and care courses and community service courses, at least you are aware if you have an idea of how much you're gonna pay for enrollment, tuition, and material fees. For management courses, information technology courses, automotive courses, ayan naman po yung kanilang onshore, offshore, and enrollment, tuition, and material fees. For trade courses, engineering course, and hospitality courses, andun din po yung kanilang enrollment, tuition, and material fees. So, if nakita nyo na yung mga related courses, pwede nyo i-picture out, then, so para aware na kayo kung magkano yung mga babayaran nyo. So, let's proceed for intake or course start date. This year, we have 3 upcoming intakes. We have April, July, and October. The last intake for 2024 is October. And the second, we have April, July, and October. So, but I advise this April intake because you know why? Walang show money, no need for show money, no need for IELTS. So, sobrang dali na application. In just 1 month or I think 30 or 60, 30 days, pinakamatagal or 60 days, mavi-visa granted ka na. So, for April intake, makakahabol pa po kayo. Dahil sa benefits na no show money and no IELTS. So for summary of fees, for school tuition fee, school enrollment fee, visa application fee, medical fee, OSHC 1 year single applicant, biometrics, yung total na magagastos nyo is just estimated lang po ito. So add 10% buffer. So yung total na magagastos nyo is 7,245 Australian dollars. So sa peso, in Philippine money, it's 253,550 pesos. So, just add 10% buffer so para hindi po tayo kulangan sa budget or along the processing way. So in just 5 months, if you are a single applicant, you earn almost 1 million. Why? Because if you're earning a $35 per hours and work 40 hours a week, you get 1,400 a week salary. So in just 5 months, as a single applicant, you earn almost 1 million. So paano pa kung kasama nyo yung live-in partner, boyfriend, husband, pag pumunta doon, if may spouse ka or dependent. So, as a couple, you earn almost 2 million in just 5 months. So, biruin mo, 'di ba? Here in the Philippines, pag couple kayo, pag you have a long-term boyfriend or live-in partner, in just 5 months, I think I doubt na hindi makaka-earn pa kayo ng almost 2 million unless if you have a business. Unless if you negosyante ka or may business kayong dalawa, I think possible na ma-earn nyo yung 2 million in just 5 months. But if you are a regular employee, both of you are a regular employee, then if you're a student, then yung partner mo is may trabaho, I think imposibleng makaka-earn tayo ng almost 2 million. But in Australia, as a couple, you will earn almost 2 million in just 5 months. So, biruin yun. So, pwede kayong pumunta as a couple. Kasi I know, yung homesick ang una-una nyong mararanasan. But, if you have a partner, I think ma-overcome nyo yun, both of you. So we have a 8-step application process. So step 1, sign the agreement. Step 2, submit all the requirements. Step 3, assessment of your qualification. Step 4, you will receive an advice from us, from education agent, from the consultant, from Accentrics team. Then step 5, submit application to school. Step 6, convince the immigration that you are a genuine student or dito na papasok ang ating SOP or GTE. SOP is a statement of purpose. But don't worry, tutulungan po kayo namin sa inyong SOP and GTE. Step 7, submit visa application. Step 8, arrange accommodation and travel to Australia. So these are the steps that a student will undergo but not limited. Fill up the PDF form agreement or contract or company contract, school enrollment form, etc. Submit all the required document. Pay the enrollment fee directly to school. Wala pong dadaan sa company unless the professional fee. Pero once magbabayad po kayo ng related sa school or sa immigration, directly po yun. Wala pong dadaan sa company. So, pay the tuition fee directly to school and apply for a visa and pay your visa application fee directly to immigration. So that's our short seminar this afternoon. So I'll give you a minute, guys, to drop down your question. Then I'll answer it right away. I'll give you just a 5 minutes. So, if you are interested or if you have any question or if you want to set up an appointment to our face-to-face consultation, just drop down your full name, number, then after this seminar, tatawagan po kayo namin. And our office location is AIC, Burgundy, Empire Tower, Ortigas at the back of Robinson's Galleria. Yes, pag sa MRT, bababa lang kayo Ortigas Station. Then, I think, papuntang at the back of Robinson's Galleria. Bago po kayo pumunta, just drop your full name and number, then set up po kayo ng appointment for your for our face-to-face consultation. So I think that's it. So thank you everyone for joining our short live seminar this afternoon. See you again tomorrow. Once again, my name is Paulina Tana from Accenture.